If you've been feeling overwhelmed emotionally, crying out of nowhere, and like everything is coming to the surface all at once, like you're feeling everything all at once, know that you are not losing control. You may be entering the emotional phase of spiritual awakening. And this is where things can really start to feel like too much, just too much on the emotional body. This phase is not calm. This phase is not peaceful at all. It's intense. It's really, really intense. And one minute you're okay, and then the next minute you're not. You're feeling everything all at once. And so you might notice things like this. You might notice random waves of sadness. You might have sudden anxiety or heaviness onset. Crying without any clear reason, any real reason to be crying. And just feeling emotionally raw, like an exposed nerve is how this feels. And it can feel confusing because nothing on the outside has really changed, but everything on the inside is changing. And this is the part that really catches people off guard. And it just comes out of nowhere, it seems. So during this phase, your mind, you're not breaking down. You are not breaking down. You're opening up. That's what's actually happening. And so emotions that were buried and pushed down, ignored, not felt over the years, over many, many years, those start to rise to the surface. And they're not rising to overwhelm you. They are rising to be felt, for us to be finally in a place where we can feel them safely and release them. Feel them and release them. So that's why they're coming up right now. So this is your system clearing out the emotional weight that you have been carrying possibly since early childhood, way back. And this is a very, very important phase of spiritual awakening, this emotional phase, because it is recalibrating and rewiring the emotional body to handle things in a better way. So here's where people start to struggle, though, is when we start to feel this emotion, many times we'll try to push it down. We'll try to not feel it. We'll try to distract ourselves from it with some type of coping mechanism, and there are many out there, many different things that we turn to. So we don't have to fix this feeling immediately, but we are being asked to feel it and acknowledge it so it can pass through us. So if we push our feelings down and we keep stuffing things down, this cycle, this vicious cycle, just continues. It continues on. So this phase is not asking you to escape the emotion. It's asking you to experience it, to feel it, to fully feel it. And when we don't feel it and we dance around it, everything gets louder. It gets louder. God gets louder, trying to remind us to feel, to feel, to feel. So this phase is actually breaking emotional numbness is what it's doing. And it's reconnecting us to parts of us and teaching us how to feel creating new neural pathways so that we don't always go for that coping mechanism that we may have always used as to not feel. It's teaching us how to feel. So over time, what happens is something shifts within us. It shifts within us. And we begin to process emotions faster, feel lighter after these emotional waves come through, and we begin to understand ourselves on a much deeper level. And that's a beautiful thing. So this phase breaks a lot of emotional numbness, is what it does. And it's reconnecting us to how to feel. And in the middle of all this, it can feel like chaos. It can feel like utter chaos. So if you're in this phase right now, I'm here to reassure you that you are leveling up in such a way, it's hard to know that you're actually doing this, but you are moving forward and you are learning how to feel, which transmutes this negative energy that gets stuck inside of us and causes illness and many other things. So we're learning to feel and rid our bodies of this, a natural way of ridding ourselves of it. So if we can feel and allow these things to move through us without resisting, just acknowledging, what we're feeling, feel it, let it pass through, and it will if we allow it to. You're going to come out on the other side of this new, with new ways to be. And you're changed. And if you've changed, your life has to change. It has to change, and it will change. So for those of you that are moving through this emotional phase of spiritual awakening, I see you. I'm with you. I can relate to this on every level, even the micro levels. And just know that by the time that you continue on with this, you will have leveled up into a new version of you. And this is really a growth phase, this emotional phase. It's such a growth phase. And again, it's hard. It is hard, and it can just feel like too much. But you've got this. We've got this. I'm here for you, and I am rooting for each and every one of you. So if you have found value in this video, please give me a like or a thumbs up. Please comment, because Becca always wants to know how you're doing, how you're feeling. How are you navigating this emotional phase of spiritual awakening? Let me know in the comments, please. And I will answer any question that you drop for me as well. And I'll catch you guys on my next video.